Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle with Sunstones and Moonlight, bringing you today's daily messages from the Divine. Let's get right into this. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. I am using the Moon deck by, I believe it's Aronia Lee. And let's see what we have. These are all messages of self-love. So that is what we have. Our overall for today is the Sun card. So that is a beautiful card to start out this weekend, start out today. All good things happen with the Sun card. It's a very happy card. And our first card out for today is we are all sisters and reflected divine in one another. So this is very similar to the Three of Cups. And what this is about all of us coming together. Come together with your tribe. Come together with those that you have a bond with, that you can get together, whether you want to celebrate. These ones look like they're doing, actually, believe it or not, more like a self-care day, like a day at the spa, a day sitting, relaxing. It's nice to, obviously they're reflecting, maybe they're sharing memories together. You know, maybe that would be nice to get together, maybe have a little charcuterie board, hang out with one another, reflect on your day, reflect on your week. It's good to just share. Oop, one drop, we're going to grab that in a minute. Our next card out. I am earth and in harmony with nature. Well, this is also good for grounding, because with all the beautiful green that we have on here. So take time to ground your energy. Spend time in nature, even if it's only 5-10 minutes. It's so important. I know I stress that a lot on my channel, because it really brings you into a good focus and into a great mindset, so that way you can move forward with whatever that you have planned, whether for the day, the week, the month, whatever your goals may be. So grounding in nature, even if it's a little chilly outside like where I'm at, it's still nice to get out there, just feel the cool breeze for a few minutes. Let it invigorate you. Let it clear your mind, so that way you can move forward. Bring everything into balance. Our next card out is I focus on what is working. So once you bring yourself into balance and you become in harmony with nature, it's easier to focus on what you're working on. With it being the end of the week, it is a great time to wrap things up for a lot of you, if your week ends on a Friday. Finish up strong, finish up whatever paperwork, whatever it is that you need to do, because that also helps you, so that way you can come together with friends and family. It's easier when you know your plate is cleared, your desk is cleared off. I live each moment with presence of gratitude. This obviously looks very much like the Empress card. The Empress is all about being the divine feminine, and being grateful and have an attitude of gratitude is very important, because it's easier to move forward and be blessed when we are gracious and we have a very thankful heart. And living in the present moment, not thinking about woulda, coulda, shouldas, and not having anxiety about thinking about what is ahead. Just live in the moment. Focus on what you're working on for today. Write things down in possibly a journal or even just on a piece of paper of everything that you are grateful for. Even the very small things. Sometimes those are the most important things. I forgive and let go with loving ease. Sometimes that really has a lot to do with having the attitude of gratitude is forgiving and letting go. Forgiving others, forgiving yourself. That's what I really see with this card, is forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for the mistakes that maybe you thought you made. Forgiving yourself of decisions that you have made in the past. Forgiving yourself of maybe staying in certain situations longer than what you would have liked. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be with anything. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. That to me also goes with this card together. Maybe that is what you need to forgive yourself for, is not having strong boundaries. And when you have strong boundaries, it really sets up your life to be so much easier. And it is okay to say no. It is okay to change your mind and say, I can't do that. I can't have those certain plans. I have other things to do, even if those other things to do are to have your quiet time, to be in harmony with nature. Taking that time to do that. No is a full sentence sometimes. No, I can't do that. Especially when you're focusing on what you're working on for today. Sometimes you have to say no if they're trying to put other projects, other things on your work plate, even on your home plate. Can you do this? Can you do that? The answer you may have to say is no. And we're getting one more, and then we're going to end with a Lightworker Oracle for today, and I'll be reading that one from the guidebook. And our last one for today, with a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. That is so much easier to do when we get balanced in nature. We do focus on what we're working on. We live in the moment with a presence of gratitude, forgiving yourself for maybe not having healthy boundaries, and setting up healthy boundaries. It helps you to steady your mind and stay connected to our collective experience, because we are all together. We are all one. There is definitely the butterfly effect. One thing affects another thing, which affects another. Our next we will be finishing up with is with the Lightworker Oracle, because we are all light workers on this path, on this journey. The second ray of wisdom. The second ray of wisdom is consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love and of the ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as the Buddha is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray of light from the universe. The second ray of wisdom is the energy of open and loving heart of the universe. It is inclusive, drawing all things toward it with an invisible magnetism. It is gifted to you at this time to help you attract into your life the people, opportunities, and teachings that will help you succeed in your life mission. This ray will help you focus on your consciousness in your heart. It will bring to your consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing. This includes not only issues of relationship, but also any issues around trusting your heart to lead you. This ray will help you heal your heart in an affirming and nurturing way. The challenge with this ray, given that it is so magnetic and attractive, is learning to discern and say no what you need to. Imagine a fisherman who casts a very wide net and catches most of the ocean in it. Not everything is useful or even desired by the fisherman. While some things are gratefully accepted by the fisherman, other things are best returned to the ocean where they belong. Being able to trust in future abundance is important. You will not need to hold on to every opportunity, person, or situation out of fear of loss of lack. Instead, you are learning to live in true abundance and flow. Practice feeling comfortable in letting go as well as receiving. Trust that the universe has all that you want and need in unlimited supply. The universe will truly provide for you, dear child of light. This is a very different way of thinking to how most humans are conditioned from an early age. But it's never too late to change one's mind and open one's heart to a more loving, abundant, and enjoyable way to live. When the Buddha comes into your world, he brings the gift of wisdom. That includes openness to all that is without judgment. This might be a struggle that will eventually be revealed as a blessing in disguise. It might be a challenge that causes you to grow into readiness for the next phase of your divine life mission. Finally, as the second ray of wisdom relates particularly to teachers in education, you are encouraged to trust that you have a message to share that is helpful and educational for others. Whether your involvement in education and teaching is formal or less obvious, you are encouraged to honor the energy of the teacher in your life. In some way, your sole purpose likely involves helping others to learn through wisdom and love. That goes very beautifully with what we have here today about being in gratitude, having healthy boundaries, and setting yourself up to be the teacher for those around you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next reading. Thank you and have a blessed day.